Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shay goes by.
Wake your punk ass up. That crust out, y'all.
You know what?
And I got a hunch that your mom should have stuck with it. She wouldn't be so pent up and angry.
Oh!
It's a learning. It's a teaching aid.
It's a teaching aid?
Yeah, sure.
I didn't know this. Really?
Yeah, that's funny.
Is that how you were taught as a?
Yeah, sure,
as a child?
Sure. Yeah, it's an Illinois thing. We all get that same lecture.
No? Okay, Melissa McCarthy is here, ladies and gentlemen. That's a clip from The Boss in theaters Friday, April the 8th. The Boss.
It's happening.
That's happening, right?
It's really happening.
Yeah.
Been with it a long time. It's pretty exciting to finally get it out there.
How long has it been in the making?
I mean, I started the character 16 years ago. I did it at the Groundlings Theater.
Really?
And she looked like that. She was really similar, and I just couldn't let her go. She had that short red hair, same crazy turtleneck. I was like, she's got French tips and statement jewelry. I know it. And I loved her so much. I kind of saw her in 3D. Like, I knew so much about her right away.
Uh-huh.
And over the years, I just kept talking about I wouldn't kind of give it up. And Ben's like, we have to do something with this, or you're just a sociopath.
Uh-huh. Ben's your husband, right?
Ben's my husband.
He also
we wrote it together, and he directed the movie. And it was like one of those characters I couldn't get her out of my head. So when we had the shot to do something, I said, do you have any characters you want to do? And like before the question even got fully out, I was like, I want to do Michelle Darnell. I know exactly.
And her name has been Michelle Darnell the whole entire time.
The whole time. And she's looked like that. There's like weird old photos from the Groundlings Theater. It's a little improv theater in LA. And I'm up on the wall, and she looks, it wasn't done as well, but spiky red hair, turtleneck, same thing.
What's so crazy to me is that Ryan Reynolds sat in that very seat and said he stayed with Deadpool forever. He was like, I was married to it and divorced, and I signed on it, and then people kept telling me, and finally it happened, and look what it's done. And when you mentioned the Groundlings, I'm like, oh my gosh, she went back that long with this project.
Yeah.
Why don't some things leave, you think, for creative people?
I don't know. I think there's something about her character. I think there's something with Michelle Darnell that I actually kind of like fell a little bit in love with her. I love women that are that confident and unapologetic about their attributes. Mm-hmm. I think so often we're kind of taught to say a good idea and then go, I don't know, or not. Maybe it's not a great idea. Mm-hmm. And I always I hate that we do that. So I love a character that's like, I'm amazing. I love a person. I love a real human that goes, I have a great idea, and it's fantastic, and if you don't want it, that's your problem.
Word.
Like, I love when a woman like owns her confidence like that. So getting to play her, I just thought like I would like to inhabit her a little bit more.
Alter ego.
How is it writing with your husband? Like, what is the process with that? Because we've had other, like writer tandems, and sometimes they'll work alone and then they'll come and collaborate once both people have finished their parts. But how is it when you actually, like, you can bring your work to bed and the other writer's in that bed with you?
It's how we met. We met at the Groundlings Theater, and we met writing, and he was my favorite person to write with. He's my favorite person to perform with. It's like, it's why we became such good friends. It's why we fell in love. It's like, it was always, we did that really well. Like, it was always really fun. And there's kind of just a natural kind of ebb and flow to it. Like, it's not like, we're bringing work home. It's like, it's usually like, what if Kristen Bell did that? Like, we're talking about such kind of funny, weird stuff that, like, even if the kids are there just listening to it, and it's just kind of, I don't know, it just flows.
That's beautiful.
I love how you incorporate, like, there's no separation from work and family, because in these conversations we're hearing about Ben, we're hearing about the kids, and
it's kind of, we're one big, like, traveling, like, carny family. Like, we go, the goal is that we're always together.
Yeah.
Like, we may not know where we're going to be at any given time, but as long as we can go together, and it's such it's a huge bonus for Ben and I being able to do this together. One, we love it, but also it's like it keeps the family together.
Keeps the family together. Yeah. Okay, let's tell the story of Michelle Darnell. She
is the 47th wealthiest woman in the world. She does I always saw her as she has her hands in everything. If she touches a product, it becomes gold. She does self-help tutorials. She can fill like an arena. She's like a bit Tony Robbins, a bit, I always said when I started her, a little Leona Helmsley, going back in the day.
Leona
and
Helmsley.
you haven't heard.
Remember the lady with all the she was mean, the hotel lady, when she like left money to her dog and shit. Like she was just mean as hell.
It was, but her
the
look
queen of
like
mean.
it's
Thanks, thanks for breaking that down for me, Heather. Okay. Yeah, Leona, the one that left dog money for a dog and shit.
She was the queen of mean.
Okay.
All the hotels and stuff like that. But and she just is unstoppable. And I always loved about her that she really has become like an island unto herself. Doesn't need people, needs her power, needs her money. And then it all gets taken away. She goes down for a little white collar crime. Yeah. Assumes it'll all come back because those people are usually untouchable, and then it doesn't. Yeah. And she has to literally kind of learn to be a real human. Okay, so she was went to prison. Yeah. For insider trading. Insider trading. Okay. Yeah. And so white collar. How did you like the prison part? Have you ever visited someone in prison? Because I know you ain't been in prison. No, but I'm always surprised. I think my parents are always surprised. I'm like, hey. Didn't we all think I'd end up in jail? And they're like, yeah, yeah, we did. Like so shocked that I've never done time.
You ever commit a crime? Before you answer that,
hypothetically, yeah, I had a little, I had a teenage thing where I nabbed a sweater and I got caught when I was really little, I stole a candy bar, and then to my dad I was like, I found it in my pocket. I found it in my pocket. Which was fine. And then we were driving home, and I was like, I can't believe I got away with this. Like, he caught me in the candy aisle with a chunky in my mouth, and I was like, it was already in my pocket. And he goes, oh, okay. We get home, and halfway I'm sweating, and I'm like, okay. Clearly this is going to work out great. And then out of nowhere he goes, yeah, Missy was eating a candy bar. And I just saw my mom go, she turned her head like The Exorcist, and I was like, oh God, why did he have to say that? And she goes, where did she get a candy bar? What? He goes, she said it was in her pocket. And my mom, I will never forget, she turned around, she goes, did she buy it with her paycheck? Because I was like 6. Uh-huh. So if I had something that she didn't buy, there was no way I just came up with I don't care if it was 35 cents, I didn't have it. And then we dropped everybody off. My mom made me go back to that store, and I was bawling, and I had to go in and give the guy, whatever change I had. And he goes, that's okay. And I remember my mom banging on the glass. Don't tell her it's okay. It's not okay. She stole. I was like, ugh. Still chocolate all over me. Just shame. Just covered in shame.
Melissa McCarthy, the hardened criminal. I knew it was something shiesty about you, man. You're too funny. All right, we're going to open up the phone lines, 888-742-3345. We got a cool game we want you to play, too. Sway in the morning. Sway in the morning, Shade 4-5. Melissa McCarthy is in the studio with us again. Yeah. It's her second time here with us.
Happy?
We were all excited about it. I know you don't remember the first time, but we do.
What? I totally do.
Okay, great.
Okay, great.
I'm just going to take that.
Okay,
I'm not even. The Boss is in theaters this
you
Friday.
You had a green hat on.
You're right. You would. It was
no, I really did.
Oh, shit.
You did.
Della.
I'm going to check it.
Check it. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah.
We could pull it up.
Yeah, I remember.
What would you say, Tracy? What color you thought it was?
I didn't say nothing. I was going to look it up. YouTube.com, baby.
We gonna pull it up.
Don't check it. Let her be right.
Okay. Let her be right. Trust.
Naomi Campbell came here last week, and we were just having this great conversation on air. And sometimes you probably go through this. You meet people, you see their work, you appreciate their work, and you still got to be professional in your work. And the whole time I'm looking at her like, damn. This is Naomi Campbell, right? And so we're talking, and she's like, oh, Sway. And I said, well, how come I didn't get a chance to see you walk in Madison Square Garden? She said, you didn't call me. You have my number. Now, I don't have her number, but listen.
That's
I wasn't going to say that. You just let it ride, right? You let it ride.
You do not correct her. You just let it ride.
Yeah,
let it ride.
If you saw me in a purple hat, hey, you're right. Okay? You're right. You don't do that. Don't check. Long as
I'm checked. She correct.
You
Good
get that.
job.
You get people from your
You're
past that like from high school or stuff. You ever bump into people from your past and they go, "You remember when?"
Yeah, or when I feel bad is like when someone's like, "Oh my god," and they say like, "No, no, no." If I say "nice to meet you," they're like, "We've met."
Oh, that's the
met.
worst.
And then I feel awful.
Yeah.
Because I think, oh my God, I'm a total jerk that I don't remember you. And then later I'll find out they're like, yeah, there were 35 people in a room.
Right.
They were standing in
Yeah.
the back of the room.
Right.
And I was like, did you just make me like spiral out that we spent a weekend together and I don't remember you?
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
Yeah.
We didn't have like real time together.
Yeah.
We're like, but I always hate that when if you know you don't mean it, but if you say nice to meet you and somebody goes, yeah, we met.
Yeah, they get mad
I'm
at
like,
you.
all right.
Dude, I met
Right.
you before. When? When was it? This was 2011.
6 o'clock. 6 o'clock.
Yeah, you know, The Boss is a new movie. We have Liz on the line from Pittsburgh.
Liz, what's up, Liz?
Hi, Liz.
Hi. Melissa, I love you, and I loved you in Gilmore Girls. Are you
Aw,
coming back
thanks.
For the Netflix revival.
What's that?
Are you coming back to Gilmore Girls for the Netflix
I'm not, but I'm
revival?
excited to see it.
Oh,
I
okay.
think it's going to be really cool how they do it.
Yeah, I'm excited. Thank you.
Okay.
They can't pay you enough. Is that what happened? Don't say it. It's just a whisper.
What?
They didn't pay you enough. It wasn't enough money.
Listen, luckily no one can hear me when I talk into this.
Yeah,
This is the cone of silence, right?
yeah, that's cold. It's just between us. Between us Gilmore Girls.
Sure.
All right. So the movie is The Boss. DB. This dude is a genius. How he does this for our guests. He always finds the perfect game for the guests, and he goes out his way.
Should I be scared?
He does this incredible production. Go ahead. What's it called?
This game is called Who's the Boss?
There you go.
It's time to play Who Wants to Be a Citizen?
I want to be a citizen.
Answer all the questions correctly, and you'll be a certified Sway in the Morning approved citizen.
Yeah.
Quincy Jones couldn't have done a better job.
I
for
mean,
this, man,
that
you know?
was...
Thank you.
Yes. Okay. How the
All right.
game works?
How this game works is we're going to throw some descriptions at you of people who have had the nickname The Boss.
Sure.
You have to guess.
Yes.
Okay? First question. He's a well-known singer who performs with the E Street Band. That's easy.
Oh, Bruce Springsteen.
You are
You
correct.
got
I
that.
was like,
Oh my God.
Melissa's
All right.
smart.
Test your TV knowledge. He was the main villain known for his all-white suits on the TV show The Dukes of Hazzard.
oh, Boss Hog.
Yeah.
That suit, guys.
Pretty good.
That
2 for
suit.
2. All right.
Not bad. This heavily tattooed Miami rapper is the head of Maybach Music Group and got his name from a drug trafficker.
You know, with that criminal past, we thought you would know
I
this.
know. This seems like this one I should know more than any of them.
Huh?
Wait, what? I can't think.
Huh? But that's the noise he makes.
The noise he makes.
Huh? Okay,
Now,
tell her,
now
tell
I
her
feel
who-
awful that
tell
I
her who
knew
the
Boss
is.
Hog. when
Rick
I-
Ross.
Oh,
Ross,
God.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
I thought it was supposed to be
Boss.
Boss. Okay, never mind.
Okay,
I got
good.
confused.
Okay.
All right, Heather,
I'm
you
with
might
you
have to
now.
help her with this one. He was the former owner of the New York Yankees who held the position for 37 years.
Who that?
New York Yankees. Who owned it? Oh, George Steinbrenner.
Got it.
There we
Okay.
go.
What was
All right.
that noise? That was some noise.
All right, last one.
I can hear the voice in your head speaking out loud. Melissa.
Yeah. She can literally think out loud. All right, last one.
That's what my thinking voice sounds like. George Steinbrenner.
Like a magical husky black girl.
My inner voice. That's my inner voice.
Melissa's black on the inside.
She is.
All right, go ahead.
All right. Although she wasn't nicknamed The Boss, this former lead singer of the Supremes released an album in 1979
Diana Ross.
called The Boss. You're right. Diana
killed it.
Ross.
Damn. That
Not
was a solid
bad.
A.
That was pretty good.
Three.
So what you get? 3
It's
out
okay.
of 5?
That's
Four.
okay.
4.
Four out of
no,
five?
Yeah,
no.
well, 3.5 out of 5.
Yeah,
3.5?
3.5 out of 5.
Melissa, you are officially a citizen of
Let's
Sway in the
win.
Morning. Congratulations.
Guys, it's my proudest moment.
Yeah, that
Yay.
beats that. What's that award you? Those awards you?
What
Prime time
awards?
thing.
There's been no awards
the-
up until today.
There it is. There you go, girl. All right, Melissa McCarthy. Thank you for coming by.
Thanks for having me.
You'll come back.
Yes, are you kidding?
For Ghostbusters.
Bring Ben with you.
I will.
All right.
I will.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
We're good.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you know. You all right? You never know. All right. Thank you for coming by. You guys check out The Boss this April 8th in theaters, right?
Yep.
And then what else what else you got in the making?
July Ghostbusters is going to come out. Pretty
That's
excited
crazy.
about that.
Well, you didn't say nothing, DB.
I did. I said because you said is she coming back? I said she's probably coming back for Ghostbusters.
Oh, you did say
Yeah.
that? Okay, so ask her a quick Ghostbuster question so we could put it in our movie junkies report.
Okay. Which character would you say your character in Ghostbusters resembles the most? Dan Aykroyd, Bill Murray, Ernie Hudson.
I would have to say, I don't know, because they're not really mirroring them. They're not really mirroring the original ones.
Just happens to be
in my
three
heart, it's Bill
white
Murray.
people and one black guy.
Just happens. To be.
Right. Just the only coincidence.
Yeah, I mean, no, like a couple are the same because like they're like Kate's character is way more into like a little bit more like Dan Aykroyd, but I mean, maybe maybe I'm the Harold Ramis.
Okay.
I never thought I'd say that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm Harold Ramis, guys.
Harold Ramis. Okay, okay.
I'll take that.
What being on that set though? Like we all grew up watching. What was that? Was that surreal
It
for
was
you?
so fun, especially with those. I mean, those are all like. I've been friends with Kristen forever,
Yeah.
and I know Kate and Leslie from SNL, and getting to spend like 4 months every day, and every time like in the jumpsuits, we're always like, "What is happening?
Yeah.
Are we in Ghostbuster jumps? Are we like?"
Yeah.
Doing this, it was really, really cool. Like we had such a blast making that. It was pretty surreal, though.
Wow, I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Who we got coming up next, Heather B?
Man, the one and only Kelly Rowland.
Man, we on fire this morning.
Guys.
Yeah. All right, Kelly Rowland is up next. You want to talk with her? 888-742-3345. It's Diana Ross, the real boss.
It's Sway in the morning, only
On Shea 45.